I said that I don't have a son, right? Well,
he has a daughter.
I looked into it. I have a son. So son, if you're watching, I'm gonna find you. Just wait.
I'm better than this. I am now regulated to being a commentator when I could be a champion. Heck, I consider this the minor league.
It's officially here! The #1 contenders for the Sword Tournament Championship are battling for one of the biggest prizes in the history of the Gaming Weekly! The coveted Sword Tournament Championship is on the line! AdrianTheVoice alongside my partner Undead Freak 78, who's in the matchup tonight, could be your night to become the champion, Undead!
I sure believe it will be.
Starting things out here, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be Steve Joe, 93, the big league, up against Furious Bastard, who's already off the blocks quick against Cupcake Stealer right now. Cupcake Stealer initially was not supposed to be in this matchup, but Imprints couldn't make it here tonight. Cupcake Stealer is going to be replacing. Look at this, the battle is ensuing, and Undead Freak 78 now, battling outside. Oh my, Steve Joe, 93, with the early going to this matchup, slicing and dicing, winning this entire championship round, 2 points. Now, I do want to make the fact, though, I want to mention this. This is for the first time in 2019 that the Sword Tournament Championship is on the line. First time in 2 years we've done a Sword Tournament Championship chase, and the first time in a year we're crowning a Sword Tournament champion. Now take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Undead Freak 78, well, Furious Master getting a free point right there, but nonetheless, Undead Freak 78 has the best experience. Let's not forget, Undead Freak 78 back in 2018 won a Sword Tournament, and Steve Joe getting clutched down by the energy sword here. Well, you were stripped back in the day, yes, but you have another opportunity to become the champion here. But perhaps maybe your mentality is not in this matchup. I've been prying on this situation dealing with Undead Freak 78, and perhaps Undead's mentality isn't to focus in this matchup for one reason only. The fact of the matter that Undead Freak 78 has been confirmed you're a father, maybe that's getting in the mind right now. Cupcake Stealer, who was not supposed to be the matchup though, has been dominating but still winning the matchup. It's Steve Joe drawing the opponent forward. Take a look at the scoreboard though against Steve Joe winning the matchup. If you're the last man standing, that does not mean you're winning the entire game. It just means that perhaps maybe you're picking up the momentum in this matchup. Sword Tournament title is on the line for the first time in 2019. Undead Freak 78 versus Furious Master. Steve Joe 93 right now, who's battling Furious Master here. Furious Master over the past couple of weeks has been, again, studying and looking at the opponents. He's been strategizing. Remember what Furious said last week in TGW? He's been keeping an eye on every single opponent. But Steve Joe, speaking about keeping an eye, has been keeping an eye on every single opponent in this matchup, completely dominating at this juncture in time. And Undead Freak 78, you are down right now. I have to ask you here, and I want to make the apology, by the way, that was Cupcake Stealer who got struck down, but nonetheless, Undead Freak 78, your strategy to win this matchup.
Over.
Oh, and Cupcake picks up the victory right there. Rather
that's
weird. Well, your strategy, Mr. Undead.
Okay, so anyhow, this map is a little bit confusing and closed up. It ain't like the normal map where the stage builds itself up, which is kind of confusing. Which is kind of confusing because, you know, anybody can come at you from any direction, and with all the structure, it's easy to hide behind, and plus, with the people coming at you and you usually getting teamed up on, the strategy is to stay hidden, which I'm not doing because I believe I'm the best, which means I don't need to hide. But for everybody else, you know, you need to hide, wait for people to be took out, and then, yeah, take out the opponents.
Very good point. Absolutely incredible point they just made moments ago as Cupcake Stealer again, last man standing, despite the fact that Steve Joe's winning the entire game. And speaking about the map itself, yeah, it's more enclosed compared to the other Sword Tournament maps that we have done in the past, but there are so many objects in this matchup that you can use to your own advantage, including hiding behind rocks to perhaps pick up the momentum. And there are so many turning points in this matchup. I'm going to go ahead and eliminate myself right now in this matchup. The battle is ensuing here. Undead 78 looking at Steve Joe 93 right now is battling Cupcake Stealer. Let's not forget again, Steve Joe just a couple of weeks ago was the #1 contender in the second round of the Sword Tournament Championship chase, but despite the fact that Steve Joe has been dominant in this matchup, he has been eliminated. This means that this is the open that Undead Freak 78 or perhaps Furious Master needs in this matchup. The very diabolical, I should say, energy sword. Let's talk about Cupcake Stealer though. Cupcake Stealer, despite the fact that he's down and out, wait a second, we'll get back to that. backstory in just a bit. Undead Freak 78 is already battling. The former Sword Tournament champion would love to become the Sword Tournament champion right now. Continues to slice and dice and open it right now. Congratulations to Steve Joe, though. Steve Joe, with 7 points, is your new Sword Tournament champion. Steve Joe has proved tonight that you can indeed follow your dreams, and that dream being the Sword Tournament champion. The dream has become reality. Congratulations to Steve Joe. He is your new Sword Tournament champion on Halo Reach for the Gaming Weekly.
Up next, Overwatch.
Steve Joe 93, ladies and gentlemen, he has been scratching, he has been clawing, he has been climbing, and rewarded now. He is your new Sword Tournament champion. Absolutely incredible matchup we saw here tonight. Tipsy turns, back and forth, a game of checkers, but it was only come to be Steve Joe becoming the Sword Tournament champion. And Undead Freak 78, I'm going to go ahead and just ask you this. I'm going to put you in the hot seat right now. Was the fact that you're a father, the fact that you, of course, have an unknown son, a lost son, was that going through the mind? Was that clowning through your mind in this matchup? Perhaps maybe it didn't give you an edge here.
It was. Like, it really was. And I was just about to say something like that, is that I wanted to win this. I did. Because, you know, maybe if I won it, then it would get out there and my son would hear it, and then he would come and he would find me. But, you know, since I lost, I'm going to have to find him. I was worried about that the whole match. Yeah, it kind of put me away a little bit, probably, because, of course, I'm the best. But my son comes first. So I thought about him, and it put me down a little bit here. So, you know.
Well, I agree with the fact that you will indeed be supporting your son. You're going to find your son, but I don't agree the fact that you're the best, because tonight you lost the matchup, although it was a valiant effort from Cupcake Stealer, Furious Master 4, and Undead Freak 78. But there's only one king of the mountain, and that being Steve Joe 93. Congratulations to Joe. He is your new Sword Tournament champion. He is absolutely loving this entire scene, basking into the glory. The Sword Tournament champion has been crowned tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, up next into the segment, we're going to go and dissect the information that has been happening over the past few weeks here, part of the Gaming Weekly. Undead Freak 78 being a father, we'll get to that information more next segment. And Cupcake Stealer, by the way, I wanted to mention this. Cupcake Stealer now has a new vision in the Gaming Weekly. He is no longer located in the Hacker. He left the Rebel Weekly. That was the ultimatum the Hacker laid out. He now took a step forward. He's battling. He is focusing in the Gaming Weekly 100%. Congratulations to Cupcake Stealer, though. Despite the fact that he didn't win along with the two others, Furious and Undead Freak 78, he showed a great effort. And, of course, Furious Master 4, who was battling. He was battling and battling, but it was not to be. Congratulations to Steve Joe 93. Ladies and gentlemen, up next on Overwatch, we'll be seeing you there. And also, ShanathanJr apparently has some more information, because this past week in TGW, it seemed to be the Ender Hacker interrupted ShanathanJr. ShanathanJr claiming he's the greatest in the Gaming Weekly, calling the Gaming Weekly the minor leagues. More on this next. We already crowned a new Sword Tournament champion earlier tonight. Will that be the fate of what's to come here tonight? Because for the first time in the history of the Gaming Weekly, a team championship battle has come to Overwatch, ladies and gentlemen. For the red team, it is Fateful Milk and Datered Pizza and Sithy, and up against the blue team, Inducted Cafe, Cupcake Stealer, and check this out, Irosa makes his return to the Gaming Weekly. Didn't he propose an NSG TGW deal? Or he at least accepted it? Nonetheless, Adrian the Voice and Undead Freak 78 at game side. Welcome aboard, Undead.
Okay, look, I don't care about anything you just now said, and you're a goof.
Come on now, how can you be negative? We're going to be crowning new championships tonight. At least the
I
new
don't
team champions. And look at
care
Irosa, of course, now. Limited by Sithy. The red team has already dominated, at least in the early going to this matchup. Go ahead.
I don't care about all these stupid championships, okay? I done not got cheated out of the title of Sword Tournament champion in the last segment, so I don't care about any more of these stupid championships now.
What, are you mad because you lost fair and square?
No, I'm mad
just lost by
because
Steve Joe?
No, I'm mad because Steve Joe cheated.
I'll tell you one person who's not cheating right now, one person who's dominating, carrying the red team, that is Satan. I'll tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen, the red team, with that 1 point, they may be new team champions. For the first time here, part of the Gaming Weekly, Overwatch team champions will be crowned for the first time in 2 years. We're crowning champions on Overwatch. This is going to be absolutely incredible, by the way, Undead Freak 78. You have to be happy for the red team. And listen, no doubt about it, the blue team, they're doing a pretty good job tonight, but the red team, of course, obviously having the momentum on their side here at the early start.
Do not care about any of these teams. All right, none of them are the bad guys. So why should I care about them?
I think they're all great TGW members. As you can see, Inducted Cafe already shot right there to the abdominal area of the red team. And it looks like Fateful Milk, though, able to eliminate Inducted Cafe. Switching over right now, and Sithy, of course, eliminating Irosa. Sithy has been absolutely dominating thus far. In fact, carrying the red team, I might add, has 2 points now. We may be seeing the future champions right here, right now. Overwatch coming out in 2016, still in the year 2019. It's one of the hottest games out there. And let's revisit the Undead Freak 78 story, of course. Mr. Undead Freak 78. I'll tell you one thing, you had a change in heart, though, and despite the fact you're hating everyone, at least you're going to be loving your own child, your long-lost son.
What? I did not hear anything you just said.
Oh, will you stop? Will you pay attention to the broadcast?
I am.
Please.
I didn't hear you.
Thanks. You're just tuning me out? That's something I wish I can do to you. Pizza right now with that weapon in hand, looking to destroy, and of course continue the pressure with a shot again. Irosa's in trouble. Irosa continue this pressure as well. And look at Irosa going after the opponent. The opponent, Pizza, right now shielding himself here on the Overwatch gameplay. And ladies and gentlemen, Inducted Cafe here, eliminating Pizza. And the red team is absolutely destroying the blue team. Perhaps maybe this round, on the other hand, the tables are going to be turning because the blue team now are actually dominating here. And it's Sithy who's going to be the last man standing of the red team, doing all he can to try to continue the pressure right now. It looks like the round loss for the red team. The blue team now hitting the scoreboard with 1 point, but still winning the game is red team indeed. But again, Undead Freak 78, you said that you were going to look for your son, and this is something that you're determined to do.
Yeah, I'm going to find him.
Well, perhaps we're going to find out. But what about the great TGW fans and members who have joined here tonight? These players are absolutely stunning, Undead.
Stunning? What? Stunning? Are you stupid?
Oh, come on. These players are doing great here tonight.
I only care for myself, so I don't care at all.
Oh, my God. Well, actually, that isn't the case. You're caring for your own son, aren't you?
Just shut up.
Anyhow, as we're getting set for Overwatch,
just call the freaking match, you stooge.
I am calling the match. I am.
Well, try harder.
Okay, do you want to call the action?
No, just do it, you idiot. And you should work for the Onion.
You should take notes.
You should call the match.
Really, honestly. You should pay attention.
Shut up, Adrian.
Well, can we get back into the match now, please? Nonetheless, though, again, ladies and gentlemen, back here to this matchup. 3 points for the red team. First ever Overwatch team champions. And I'll tell you one thing, Pizza, Fateful Milk, and Sithy have been absolutely controlling, dictating the pace of this entire match. They have been absolutely incredible tonight. And I do want to make the point that Irosa, Inducted Cafe, and Cupcake Stealer are doing all they can to try to win this matchup as well. They really are doing a great job. However, it's not to be because the red team, though, has been working together. And one of the strategic points that they have been doing over the past couple of minutes, they have been sticking together. They have been working together on the same page. And that's not to be perhaps maybe the blue team's doing the same thing too, but it looks like the red team may have much more experience when it comes to Overwatch. And speaking about experience, I gotta give the edge to Cupcake Stealer, despite the fact that he's losing in the blue team. He has been here part of the Game Weekly for the past 2 years, and he has played Overwatch many times before, but right now it's the red team who's taking it to the blue team. And take a look at Inducted Cafe, of course, one of the TGW members looking to make a name for himself on the expense of the red team, looking to become a team champion contender, along with his members, Irosa and indeed Cupcake Stealer here, and Sithy eliminating. I'll tell you, Sithy has been absolutely dominating tonight, Undead. You have to give this person credit.
Oh.
Well, of course, blue team, though, winning the match there.
Select your hero.
Will you please give the credit to the great TGW fans and members?
No. I hate the fans and the members. The only people I agree with is the bad guys, which are the good guys to me.
You are so.
But no. Let me finish. And the only other people I support are the fans that support me and nobody else. So
let me guess, you're going to be supporting Shanathan Jr.? Is that what you're going to be saying? You're
no,
going to be
because he claims he's better than
actually TGW's the minor leagues? Is that what you're trying to say?
Wait,
because you consider
he's right
a
about
minor league announcer.
No, I'm not a minor league announcer. That excludes me,
well,
right?
Yeah,
he hasn't said nothing. No, he hasn't mentioned my name. He has not mentioned my name at all. He's not said he's better than me.
You're in the Gaming Weekly. You're an announcer for the Gaming Weekly. He was talking about the entire community as a whole.
No.
Pizza, of course, now limited in
well, how about we ask him next time I get the chance? I'll ask him myself.
Well, I don't think we're going to be seeing ShanathanJr anytime soon, because remember what happened this past week, a part of the Gaming Weekly. ShanathanJr was claiming that he was the greatest TGW player of all time before the Ender Hacker abruptly interrupted Mr. ShanathanJr right now, and the red team absolutely again dominating. I'll tell you one thing about the red team. They have been in control of this entire matchup in the driver's seat. They have been slicing and dicing, tipsy turns, sort of like a games of checkers.
Go healer.
It's the red team who's been, again, they have been making sure that they are going to completely control the entire match to become champions. That's the major view here. That's the focal point, to be team champions for the first time in Overwatch for the past nearly 2 years. Overwatch, of course, like I said, coming out in 2016, still in 2019, one of the hottest games out there. But one thing about Undead Freak 78, I do have to pose you this question. What's going on with you in terms of your own son, though? I mean, do you feel bad at all that you may have perhaps abandoned your own son? He's your lost long son. I mean, you abandoned the man.
What do you mean? I never... Okay, look. Let me tell you what the deal is here.
What would that be?
Okay, so here's the deal, Adrian. I think I found him.
Well, wait a minute. I actually... Hold on for just a second, because I want to call the action, something that you're not really inclined to do. Nonetheless, Irosa eliminating Fateful Milk right there moments ago. Well, go ahead, Undead.
Okay, can I continue saying what I was going to say now?
Go ahead.
Okay, like I was saying, I think I found my son. And I'm going to call him out next week. I know I found him because he looks and he sounds
shoot me.
exactly like me. So, you know, everybody just stand by on it because next week, you know, I'm ready.
Oh, wait a minute. Undead Freak 78 perhaps may have found his son. Next week in TGW, we're going to be meeting the long-lost son. The anticipation is going to be built off this entire week, and of course, it will be unveiled. You must be proud.
Oh, I'm proud. You see, before, I declined that I had a son. But, you know what? I guess so. So, you know, I want to find him now. If I have a son out there, I want to find him. And I think I found him.
I can't wait what's going to be happening next week, though.
Alright, sorry
let's
about
back
this.
into this
It might
matchup.
be
The pressure beginning to build here. And of course, Irosa, along with Cupcake Stealer and Inductive Cafe, they're actually picking up the momentum, something that they need here. The red team, though, with 4 points, though. And the red team, look at this. Irosa locking into the eyes of the opponent. The opponent, though, hightailing here. Going to be spectating Fateful Milk, who's been dominating thus far as well. The red team still winning with 4 points here, ladies and gentlemen. The tournament team is going to become the champion, of course, now. Cupcake Stealer has been eliminated from behind as Irosa attacking off the blocks quick. Irosa backing off for just a second here, and it's going to be a 2-on-1 assault at Pizza. And I think Fateful Milk with the 2-on-1 assault, I believe it was Fateful Milk who eliminated Irosa, meaning the red team now winning again with 5 points in total. And perhaps maybe this could be the turning point of this matchup, because for the red team, they have gained all the confidence in the world, and we may be seeing new champions here tonight, a part of the Gaming Weekly on Overwatch. And again, this is absolutely excellent. Great, energetic crowd here tonight. Something you probably wouldn't agree on, Undead Freak 78.
No, I don't agree at all on it. You know me. Well, at least I thought you know me, but every single week you continue to ask me the same stupid question that you should know the answer to.
It's a new story.
Whenever you ask me about the stupid fans, or do I think that this person's going to win, or do I agree with this? No, I never do.
How can you call
the
the fans stupid?
Because they support the stupid stuff.
What are you talking about? Support of the stupid stuff.
They agree with the good guys, always.
If there's anyone actually supporting the stupid stuff, it's you.
I support the good, which is the bad. Well, it's good to me.
Well, I support the great members and fans. And speaking of the members doing a pretty good job right now, along with Pizza right now. Pizza looking right into the odds of the opponent that believe that's perhaps maybe Cupcake Stealer, who has actually been eliminated moments ago. But Pizza's looking on here, and the round is won for the red team yet again. Pizza, Fateful Milk, and Cynthia again dominating here tonight. Very incredible action that we're witnessing here on Overwatch. Very
Rosa, can you go Mercy?
Going back and forth, the shots back and forth too in TGW.
Mercy.
You can only see this type of action only in the Gaming Weekly. And one thing about the Gaming Weekly as well, every single Wednesday nights, you get to see other games, including Rainbow Six Siege. And that's right, ladies and gentlemen, a Rainbow Six Siege tournament will be happening down the pipeline. I cannot wait to see the tournament, and that will be for the championship as well. But unlike tonight, it's a singles championship. But of course, tonight we're crowning the team champions for the first time here on Overwatch. But Irosa now continuing to navigate through his entire map using that incredible character here on Overwatch. Look at this. Now, some of the opponent off the blocks quick with a shot into the midsection of the opponent. Though very, very wise of Irosa and the other opponent to do the same thing, to block each other, give each other some separation here in this matchup matchup for the championship. And Undead Freak 78, I would like to ask you the question in hand, that being the strategy. If you are the red team, you gotta love the strategic point that you're doing here. You're gonna have to continue the strategy to continue the pace in this matchup to win.
Okay, do you know what I've been seeing? I've been seeing them double team. And you know, that is what they need to keep doing to win. Because the blue team just don't get it. They don't get that they need to double team on these guys.
Well,
But
I think the blue team are doing pretty good.
I
although
think
the
the
red
blue
I agree
team are
with you.
pretty stupid.
I
Come
agree.
on, they're doing a pretty good job tonight. The red team, absolutely incredible. They're winning the entire game, but the blue team, though, you don't want to count them out just yet. But what if you're the blue team? You're obviously losing this matchup. You're going to have to try to get your mentality back into this matchup. What do you need to do if you're the blue members now to get back into this matchup?
Oh,
And stop
we can't just,
rushing
I
into
know the
the
mistakes
fight,
we're making currently.
thinking that you're some like big, incredible
you shut up
Hulk.
one day.
No, I'm not gonna shut up. I'm gonna.
I don't think these members
That's what I was
believe that they're the
saying. I know
Incredible
our
Hulk.
issues we're making.
I think
It
you're wrong
sure
there.
seems like it. They keep on rushing into the fight, thinking they're gonna take down the red team. I'm just gonna go in. I'm calling it. It's red team gonna win. So what does it matter about a strategy for the stupid blue team anyhow?
Well, Cafe has been eliminated moments ago along with Faithful Milk. It is 2-on-2 at this juncture in time. And again, you can see so many scenarios right now, and Cynthia has been eliminated as well. The blue team, this is the scenario I was alluding to moments ago. 2-on-1 situation here. Perhaps maybe this is going to be the turning point of the matchup yet again. It's Cupcake Stealer who just eliminated Pizza. The blue team absolutely stunning. They have 5 points, just 1 point behind from the red team. Championships are on the line. A lot of pressure into this matchup, though, here tonight. And if you are the red team, you got to have perhaps maybe some thoughts whether or not if you can still do this. They still are winning the game, but perhaps maybe this could be a turning point for the blue team because they're still reaching in. They have 5 points. They're really climbing. They're actually climbing here. And maybe Undead Freak 78, you're going to eat your own words because what if the blue team wins tonight? You just call the blue member stupid.
Okay. Can I say what I think red team's strategy is? I
Okay, go
think
ahead.
they're playing the
Although I
blue
asked you that
team.
question about 5 minutes ago, you didn't bother to answer that. You're going to answer 5 minutes late.
No. I said you said what should the strategy be? You didn't say what do you
Right.
think their strategy is. Well, here's what I think their strategy is right
Same
now.
thing.
I think they're playing the blue team like a fiddle. I think they're trying to let them catch up or get to whatever point they need to get to, but taking them out and making them cry because they made them think they was going to win when they proved the blue team was really losers. That is what I think.
disagree on that point. I disagree on that point wholeheartedly right now, but it's Pizza who, of course, eliminated Irosa. This is, again, on a one-on-one situation. It's Cynthia versus Cupcake Stealer. The experience does have to perhaps maybe go into Cupcake Stealer, at least within the channel, has been here for the past 2 years. This is Cynthia's debut, and Cupcake Stealer now, again, has been tying up the entire score. 6-6 here tonight on Overwatch. Absolutely incredible matchup we're witnessing here on the Gaming Weekly.
No, I'm actually carrying right now.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, I am being told that later on, the participant of this matchup, Cupcake Stealer, is going to be joining us at the end. He has something to say concerning his future here, part of the Gaming Weekly. Let's not forget a couple of weeks ago, though, the hacker gave him the ultimatum, stating, hey, listen, if you leave the Rebel Weekly, I'm going to spare you your life. Cupcake Stealer accepted. He is now here. He is more focused. He is absolutely more and more determined to be a champion here. But I'm not quite sure if you can pick that up in the background, ladies and gentlemen. One of the red members simply just stated that you need to stick together, and perhaps maybe that's going to be the new strategy here, part of the red team. And going back to your point, Undead Freak 78, that's something that they're going to have to do. They really need to stick together if they want to pick the victory to become the team champions. You can see Inducted Cafe looking on to get to measure the opponents, trying to find the opponents. This is a very small map, though, compared to other maps on Overwatch. This could perhaps be an enclosed map that allows people to find each other very quickly and easy, but Cupcake Stealer has been eliminated moments ago here, and now Faithful Milk just eliminated the Inducted Cafe. The red team now picking up the, oh, there we go, the pace and the momentum and even the point. 7 points for the red team, the blue team with 6 points, but it's going back and forth.
Go
It's sort of
healer,
like a roller
Irosa.
coaster ride of emotions, a roller coaster ride of a matchup that we're witnessing here tonight, a part of the Gaming Weekly, something that I did not expect.
Just give me heals only.
Did you have to give credit to both teams, though?
No, I do not. I am right.
Will you stop?
I told you I am right.
All right, let's follow Inducted.
How are you right?
How am I right? Because I told you what I thought their strategy was, and well, look at it. They're trying to go with it now.
Well, perhaps
No,
maybe the
their
red
strategy
team, or at
was
least the
nothing in
blue
mind.
team perhaps too, they're going to have to try to create some sort of separation so they can re-strategize and regroup and reassess the situation.
Blue team
Junkrat.
sucks. They rely on Cupcake
Res me,
Stealer,
right-
and
right-
Cupcake Stealer still sucks. He betrayed Rebel Weekly. So, yeah.
First of all, he had to do it for his life.
I don't
of
care.
course,
Who
Cupcake
cares
Stealer-
about his life?
Oh, look
Give
at this.
your
Wait a
life to
second,
your
ladies
team.
and gentlemen.
Damn it,
Congratulations.
stupid teammates.
Oh my! The red team does it! The red team did it! Congratulations to Endangered Pizza, Fateful Milk, and Stiffy. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your new team champions on Overwatch. Congratulations to the top 3 players. They climbed the mountain. As we take a look at the replay, the ending in this matchup.
Do you have something
Fateful
to
Milk
say to
was
me?
eliminated, and Cupcake Stealer here. Oh, how I was right and you were wrong?
Yeah. No. How I was right and you was
just
wrong.
admitted it. Thank
no,
you.
Red team did it. Red team did
Hey,
it.
listen, hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, but are you going to repeat what I said at the beginning of the broadcast? What did I say what the red team was going to do? I just said the red team perhaps may be the new team champions. And
Yeah,
it's all
no.
said and done, and guess what? The
You
match is
started
over
supporting the
with,
blue
and
team.
they're
You was
team
like,
champions.
blue team can come back. They're going to come back. Just what? No, they're not. I told you there's
Well, that
red
was-
strategy. I was right. And
It's all
just won.
semantics. It's all semantics. Is
Next
what
time
it
I'll
is.
come back.
Nonetheless,
I
ladies
just
and
didn't
gentlemen,
have a good team that had good heals. Our
ladies
team
and
did not
gentlemen,
support
switching
us.
gears though to the main event. Cupcake Stealer has just joined us in the broadcast. One of the participants. Congratulations, despite the fact that you did lose. Although I thought it was a valiant effort from Cupcake, Irosa, and Inducted. They did a really good job tonight. Cupcake, though, what do you have to say?
Oh, so like we know I left the Rebel Weekly for my life to be spared. However, I'm here in TGW to make a major focus, and that major focus is starting a clan in TGW.
What the?
For
Did
all
he
you
just say
clans
clan?
out there, I'm ready.
Is he back? Are we going back to these stupid clans again?
Well, perhaps so. I
Anyway,
wouldn't
I
call
would-
them stupid, but I believe the Gaming Weekly is going to do clan stuff.
I
Oh,
would like
of
to
course.
say GG. You fought a well-fought match. I did enjoy myself very much. GG.
Nah.
Of course, ladies and
Seriously,
gentlemen, if
you
we picked
good
that up,
opponents.
Fateful Milk, one of the Red members, just stating that it was a good game, an absolutely great game. I think all 6 superstars should be proud of themselves. They should give them a pat on the back. But congratulations again to Fateful Milk, Endangered Pizza, and Sithy, who of course are the new champions here, part of the Game Weekly. But before we go off air, I want to talk about the story. Again, over the past couple of weeks, Shanathan has been claiming that the Gaming Weekly is the minor leagues, but perhaps maybe the Ender Hacker disagrees. I am being told that next week, guess who's in action? For the first time in the Gaming Weekly, the Ender Hacker will be in action. He's going to be in a matchup